Nothing really shows up. It's a bit gloomy right now. Nobody can really see it the way you see it until it's done. That's how I feel when I'm creating certain things. So I wanted to point out, I'm watching a documentary right now. Well, that's not really a documentary, but about luxury fashion brands and what their cost is and why their cost is so much. And as I'm working with my manufacturing company, but there's certain things that the manufacturer will not do, like hand sewing. So it's a leaf dress. I want the trim to be rolled and hand sewn because that's how it's executed. And they were trying to use roping, like nylon roping, to get it done. It just wasn't happening. Their needles kept breaking through the roping because they were like, we only use machines. So I'm watching a deep dive about luxury fashion. Luxury brands are only that expensive because of how much time it takes for things to be crafted. I made all of these gems. So like right here, I use green, clear, green. This guy right here, there's a purple gem and a green gem together. There's only two purples. This right here is double green. This is double clear. Lots of double clears, double greens down here. Right here we have a double gold. Once the sun shines on these, it's gonna look so good. But I'm gonna have a gem going all the way down the back. Basically what I'm getting at is a lot of these luxury fashion brands, their things are falling apart on people. That's kind of what's been happening. But they're only that expensive because of them being handcrafted. And the manufacturing company I'm working with is basically like, we don't handcraft because they don't make quote unquote luxury things. This is my process vlog, I guess we could say. This is my process documentation. I'm learning a lot as I'm growing. I also just bought a serger. I think it's literally saving my life. Like, I finished this skirt, a day's worth of work. I finished it in an hour or two. And that's just really a game changer for me. I really needed a serger. You have fast fashion here and you have luxury here. And if anything, I'm definitely not fast fashion. I am building a luxury brand. Everything's a facade, everything's a brand, everything's an image. And so building an image is important. I can kind of see it all happening in front of me. It's kind of like how the illusion of celebrity is dying, especially now with what's in the news about the celebrity lifestyle and how it's really just selling a dream. And now that influencers and content creators are what people actually really want to consume these days and not have this wannabe lifestyle. Like, that's kind of what luxury has just sold. It's this wannabe lifestyle. It's kind of like being invited to the VIP section of the club. Cheers. And we're realizing that everything that has been sold to us has really just been a lie. And it's been a sick lie. What's that from Devil Wears Prada? Don't be silly, Andrea. Everybody wants this. And then she's like, wait, what? And then she gets the heck out of there because she realizes that she lost herself in an image. Is really what it was. When you're finally invited to the popular girls table at lunch, it's giving you're not invited, it's giving you can't sit with us until you're able to sit with them. And then you just go along with everybody because you finally are able to sit with them. It's like, well, is it actually really worth sitting at that table? I don't know why, but green is my color this year. I made my backdrop green, I painted that. I wish I would have recorded myself in the process of painting that, but I didn't, but whatever. Sleeves are green, a lot of the garments that I'm making are green. I don't know, maybe this is just a lot of growth I'm going through this year. On my birthday last year, I was like, something's gonna happen. Like, I don't know what it was, but something in my bones just told me to really tap into me. But I'm gonna go work on my luxury piece. I now have a light and you can see my kitchen beyond that, the backdrop that I had up, the green backdrop that I made, which I think I want to make another one. I thought I wanted two colors, go back and forth. I just started off with the green, but I think I might do like a burnt orange, kind of like this. I'm gonna show you this picture. I really like that orange, dark orange, light orange, ombre type of back. I think I want to paint another one like that. I think that would be cool. Or I was gonna do like a dark blue. Dang, somebody's getting cussed out. But anyway, I purposefully put myself in tunnel vision, I think. I would take the backdrop up and down, up and down. And then some days I wouldn't work on it, like work on my sewing, and then some days I would, some days I wouldn't, some days I would. And so when I had the backdrop up, there was one day I was like, I put it up and I didn't take it down because I was like, I need to be in like focus mode right now because it's like building a habit. Hey Siri, how many days is it to form a habit? Oh, it's actually 66 days. I knew 15 didn't sound right. I think I was taking it up and down like July. I think in August, I like kept it up. So August, September, October, it is now November 3rd. So one day I looked at it and I was like, you know what? I need to keep this up. Like I need to wake up every day, look at my canvas, my backdrop. It kind of like added like a little centerpiece to my place because I would wake up every day, look at the canvas and be like, okay, this is, I need to, it was like a reminder to be in it. And I like basically tunneled myself and submerged myself in my work, like visually I did, and I think it actually really worked. Just continuously doing it. I started my brand in 2021. Well, 2020, 2021-ish, right? I just couldn't figure out my pace. Like I couldn't figure out my flow. I couldn't figure out what to do. My first drop 3 years ago versus what I'm making now, I didn't have the momentum because I didn't fully have the confidence. And now that I have it, yeah, that's all. That's all. You should check out my website. I'm gonna link her below. And just check out some of the pieces I make. If it's not your regular streetwear brand, I really just trying to use my own creative mind to make my pieces. I try not to go on Pinterest. Well, I do go on Pinterest, but I try not to go on too much when it comes to fashion because I don't want to have my mind be swayed a certain way to design things, because that's kind of what happens. Like, it's even the same thing with dance and choreography. Like if you're watching somebody's piece and then next day you go make a piece, you might just put something in your piece that you're like, whoa, wait, hold on, I think that was something I saw somewhere else. And that's fine, take inspo, but when you're really trying to be like stand out and create like things really from you. You just don't want to consume too much of others. Yeah, I think that goes with anything. Don't compare to anything about anybody, about anything. But I'm gonna make lunch. And look. Okay. I guess I made a fruit salad. And some salami. I really wish, oh, hello, you can see me. I feel like every other platform, like YouTube, and I'm not sure. Let me actually Google this before I actually say this. I know YouTube for sure. TikTok and YouTube are platforms you can turn views into monetization. I have a good traction on my Pinterest page. Having eyes on you now in 2024 is not the same as having eyes on you in 2017 or even 19, I don't know, like pre-COVID. I just feel like the things that you used to be able to grow off of, you're not really able to anymore. I believe that everything is just really oversaturated, and even if you do have a different approach to things, you can also see the whole transition when I first started my Pinterest, like when I really started pinning versus when I turned it into like my brand. I like the transition. I like the way this page looks now. I like the way my page looks now. Also, I took this photo last night. How do I show you how cool that is? But we're in the year of 2019, that would have snowballed or maybe amalgamated into something. Whereas now in 2024, getting almost 10K monthly views on Pinterest doesn't translate into anything. On TikTok, I have over 500,000 views. I'm close to like 800,000 views on that video, and I gained 700 followers from it. I was a part of a nationwide show where I performed in auditoriums of 1,000 seats for a whole year. I don't know what that adds up to. My average is 50,000 people. We were fighting to get a program too. So out of all those people that saw us, not a single person got to know my name. With Fantasia too, my name is the last name. I'm so tired of being disrespected, honestly. I cannot with the "you're just a number to me" type of thing. You're just a number to us. I'm not just a number. I'm not at all. If I am a number, I'm a big one. Like, I'm being seen without being seen. Does that make sense? Like, I'm being seen without being seen. And I know good things take time, but wow, this is taking some time. I just know I need to keep being persistent and putting all my work in. But I will not lie, it's a little bit frustrating when you put in a lot of work in something and people act like you weren't even there. Like averaging 10K monthly views and not getting a lot of traction is like, okay. Performing in front of over 50,000 people over a span of a year and not getting really any recognition for it. and I didn't get any credit from the director, which whatever, that was a project for her and for the movie, and I can understand. Like, I need to build my own community and my own platform for myself. I'm really blessed to have that experience. Like, I'll carry that with me for a while because it was actually a very pivotal moment for me. Everybody was tagged, like, and that's just kind of how the game is out here, and I'm tired of playing it. Like, I'm not even really in it, honestly. How they operate out here, there's really no rules, and if there's no rules, then I'm gonna go make my own. This game is really just about who you know. Nobody's gonna give me my flowers until I show them that I am one myself, right? You can't sit around waiting for people to do something for you. If your past mentor doesn't love you and wants to connect you with who they know, and they just want to forget about you, just want to push for a community. So yeah, this is a sample from a shirt that's coming. Even like with these people, I feel like they're disrespecting me too, because why would you put plastic on my, this is plastic. I went like this, it's bent. And I know that if that's plastic and this goes in the wash, it is going to not hold up. Like, the wear and tear is gonna be horrible. So I need to email her right now and let her know that I don't want this on here. And I'm just gonna do it on my own. I'm frustrated with life a little bit. This industry makes dancers feel like they're the bottom of the barrel. It's starting to get offensive. And it's starting to get really annoying.